Good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome to A Course in Miracles discussion. We have a beautiful group with us. I'm Teri Angel, and my co-host is Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen.
Hello, everybody.
We are so happy and thrilled to bring you this every night. And if you'd like to be in here in the Zoom discussion, when we get to the part about responding, we welcome responses and questions and comments. So thank you for being here. Karen, let's get to this lesson. Can't believe we're a week into A Course in Miracles already.
It has been so joyful and so easy. And I love easy peasy lemon squeezy. You know me. I love everything to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. And this has easily been one of the most wonderful groups that we have had.
Teri will wherever you're at.
Christine, you need to mute. Thank you.
I muted her. Thank you, Karen.
So this lesson is our lesson number 7. And this is from the Holy Shift. So I'm going to read this very slowly so that you can really take this in. And I'm encouraging you and inviting you to quiet all the busyness and the chatter in your mind and really get completely here now, completely present with what this says. It's very powerful. And if we all really applied this to everything, we would have so much peace. So I'm going to hold that vision for our planet right now as I read this. I'm going to hold this for every person on the planet, whether they're conscious, aware, or unaware, whatever's going on for every being on the planet right now. I'm holding this space for everyone, and because there is only one, but I'm holding it together for all of the experiences that we are challenged by in this illusory world. So take a moment to drop down into your heart and hear the words. Dwell not upon the past today. Keep a completely open mind, washed of all past ideas and clean of every concept that you ever made. You have forgiven the world today. You can look upon it now as if you have never saw it before. You do not know yet what it looks like. You merely wait to have it shown to you. While you wait, repeat several times, slowly, in complete patience. The light has come. I have forgiven the world. The light has come. I have forgiven the world. Okay, so I'm going to encourage us to take this time here to just do a little reflection of what was the lesson that we had yesterday, and have everybody share whatever they'd like to share. I was saying to Teri and Sharon before we all got together here, these lessons have been so helpful, and doing them together has been just the most wonderful experience. So I'm really excited about watching how we all blossom in this together. And I love the idea, of letting go of the past and just not having any interest in it anymore. We're taught to believe that we have to learn from the past, and we have to go back over everything and figure out what everything was all about and what was that lesson all about. But honestly, the Course doesn't do that. and it really is such a beautiful new perspective of the past. The past is gone. It's an illusion now. It's not real. And if we continue to hold on to it and bring it into the present, then we are experiencing projection and pain. That's our choice, though. We can do that as long as we want. We can continue to do that as long as we want. That's the beauty of this human condition. That's the beauty of this human experience. So I encourage everyone to share what they want to share.
I'll go. This is Sharon. I think I heard you say, or Teri say, that this time going through the Course in Miracles, you're new, or you're free, or you're full and ready for it. And that's what I feel every single day. This message that we had from yesterday and the one that you just read today about not seeing the past, Karen, was in my face for 3 hours while I had lunch with a friend who I haven't seen in a long time. She's the wife of another friend who's a surgeon. They have a lot of wealth. I'm in a golf course, and this is my journey right now, is to become more abundant in my finances. And so as she's talking about her boat and her house, and we're getting ready to pay, she's pulling out, oh, I only have a 50. And it's starting to, attack me just a little bit of the past of what I was. And I just kept saying, that's the past. I'm seeing something that's not there anymore. This is an image of who I am becoming, or it's in front of me for what's really present already that I'm getting ready to experience. So I'm really grateful to be here as often as I can, and I'm eternally grateful for you and Teri being willing to come on every single night. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon.
When I read the lesson for today, I know I probably shouldn't have, but I did. But at the beginning, she says, oh, I'm so glad you're still here. Because she said the last lesson usually loses a lot of people because they can't get their heads around it. And I'm like you, Karen, in the sense that I guess when I've gone through it previously, it was hard for me to get my head around it. But now, for some reason, it seems clear that I had these ideas because of my past that I know, I know Teri knows about it, and some of you do, Karen too, but it was like, I would think that excuse me, Charlie, men were bad. I would think that people would be cruel. I would think you can't trust anybody. All these things came from that past. But now I can see how that was making me so unhappy and how I was so wrong to think that way. And I can see that changing my thinking has improved my life so much. Now I don't have those prejudgments and I just accept things as they're happening now. And that's happiness. You know, that really is. So, you know, I really like the way, I think you were right, Teri. Sometimes you have to wait till you're ready for it. Things have to change. And I've got a cough drop in my mouth. That's why I sound funny. Things have to change inside of you. What you see has to change so that you can accept what reality really is. So anyway, that's just what I was going to do.
Yeah, what came to mind, Jean, is when the student is ready, the master will appear. And, you know,
Exactly.
That's for all of us. When we're ready to hear, we're going to hear it. And we're going to have the pieces fall into place. It's going to click for us. I'm so glad that you're here with us this time and that you didn't throw it out the window and give up on it. You know, so many people do. So many people put it down and never pick it back up again. And that's a big loss because this is an incredible teaching.
It really is. And I've had a headache all day and I almost didn't come. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to go through it no matter what. I'm going to stick with it. No, I don't know how you'll see me sometime, but I'm going to stick here. So,
Yeah.
Well, Jesus says all throughout the course that he doesn't make mistakes. And the people who are reading the course are being called. And if you're being called, you have the power of decision. So you really do have the power of decision. If the course falls into your lap on some level, it's Jesus. It's the love of God coming into your world. And what a blessing and what a gift that we have in order to hold each other up. So that, because this world that we have chosen to come into to experience the illusion of separation it seems very real at times. And especially when we have our loved ones not feeling well, or somebody that we care about so deeply making choices that we see are harmful to them, and we have to just let them have those experiences because it's their experience to have. And we have to hold the space to see them as their perfect, whole, complete, beautiful, magnificent self, no matter what the appearances look like.
Exactly. You know, Pam, in her book, Course in Miracles Experiment, she tells the story, which I'm sure all of us are probably familiar with, but I believe it needs to be repeated. And it's the story of the two monks who come upon a body of water, and there's a woman that is either frightened or thinks that she can't cross that water. And one monk picks her up to carry her across the water. And the other monk is just appalled. And he's like, we don't do that. What are you doing? And as they got across to the other side, the one monk set her down and she was safe across the water and they went on their way. Well, the second monk just couldn't let it go. And he's still complaining about it. And the monk that had carried the woman looks at him and he goes, I set her down miles ago. You're still carrying her. So it's like, how do we let go of things that have happened in our past? How do we get beyond that thought of and the monkey mind that keeps telling us that was wrong and you shouldn't have done that and just let it go, set it down, and then it's no longer there, and move on. And I just love that story, and I think it really brings this lesson home for us, that sometimes that experience that happened in the past, we just keep dragging it into the present instead of enjoying the present moment. And I just love Pam's teaching in this whole chapter. And she was saying, just because we've let go of the past, it doesn't mean that we weren't affected by things that happened, deaths and separations and all of that. But it means that we are really enjoying the very present moment that we're in. Because if we're not paying attention to what's happening right now in this moment, then we're doing a disservice to ourselves of being able to encompass all those experiences we did have, but moving forward instead of staying back in the past where they all happened. So I love the teachings here, and it has really touched me to go over this particular lesson and to just release anything that I tried to carry forward with me into my now moments, because these are holy moments. We're only here for a short time. So when we can really enjoy the present, then we are happier. Jean, as you were saying, we have that peace inside when we're in that now moment. Charles, did you want to talk?
Yeah, it's like I had that happen today, and I said to Erica, let it go. It happened hours ago, let it go. So I actually, without even reading the lesson for today, and, it's like, yeah, because that's what the monk said. That happened 4 hours ago. Let it go.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I called to usually I wake her up and her car is being fixed, so I've been going to pick her up this week, but she didn't let me know last night. She goes IDK. She didn't know, so I messaged her in the morning and she never got back to me. And then I seen a message 5 minutes later and I messaged her, and she never got back to me for, an hour or two. And, she goes, oh, you never got back to me. And I got back to her right away, within 5 minutes. And she wouldn't let it go. And then I said, just let it go,
Yeah, it really is that simple. It really is. It's our ego that wants to hold on to it.
That's what I told her. I said, get out of your ego. Let it go. It's like, yeah. So I've been practicing it without even knowing that I've been doing it, and I've been in the spiritual thing. And I took the tree down today, and it was an angel, and it had my wife's name on it. It said Lisa. So it was like the last thing I took off the tree. And there was another precious thing, my son's first birthday. So I put him in the box together, and, so it was, so.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
We have Suzanne who says, I am who I am because of my past. It's powerful to be able to let all those past beliefs go. It sure is. So, Karen, let's see if we're ready for that holy shift.
That was the holy shift.
Oh, you did the whole, I'm sorry. I had a barking dog I had to go take care of.
Yeah.
So apologies.
I had a dog with an upset tummy I had to take care of.
Yeah.
So we're all running around trying to be in the moment.
Okay.
Be there for who needs us.
That's right.
She's got to do the sparkly one now.
Yeah. So the sparkly one is, I see only the past. This idea is particularly difficult to believe at first, yet it is the rationale for all the preceding ones. It is the reason why nothing you see means anything. It is the reason why you have given everything you see all the meaning it has for you. It is the reason why you do not understand anything. It is the reason why your thoughts do not mean anything and why they are like the things that you see. It is the reason why you are never upset for the reason you think. And it is the reason why you are upset because you see something that is not there. Just take that in for a minute. When we drop the past like a hot potato, we feel all of these things make sense. All of it makes sense. It's like, okay, yeah, that's the reason why none of this makes sense. That's the reason why I don't understand this. That's the reason why I'm upset, because I don't understand. I'm upset because I'm seeing something that's not there. All of this is, I see only the past. So if we can just bring that into, maybe, I don't know, no argument, but maybe, I don't know, maybe that's true. Maybe that is true. Maybe I do see only the past. If we can just be gentle with ourselves and not deny it, because everybody, a lot of times people will listen to this and they'll say, I don't only see the past. I've healed all my past. I don't have any past issues. You know, there's a lot of people that will say that. And the truth is, I'm really, really paying close attention to that lesson. And I'm really giving the past over to spirit every second, not even a half a second. I'm not putting any attention on the past, not even a half a second of attention on the past. So old ideas are about time, are very difficult to change because everything you believe is rooted in time and depends on your not learning these new ideas. Yet it is precisely why you need new ideas about time. This first time idea is not really so strange as it may sound at first. So look at a cup, for example. Do you see a cup, or are you merely reviewing your past experience of picking up a cup, being thirsty, drinking from a cup, feeling the rim of the cup against your lips, having breakfast, or so on? Are these not your aesthetic reactions to the cup too, based on a past experience? How else would you know whether or not this kind of cup will break if you drop it? What do you know about the cup except what you learned from the past? Do you then really see it at all? Look about you. And this is equally true of whatever you look at. Acknowledge this by applying the idea for today indiscriminately. So tomorrow when you wake up, another great lesson. I see only the past in my nightstand. I see only the past in that window. I see only the past in my dog. I see only the past in that door. I see only the past in the kitchen. I see only the past in that person. And just play with that for a little bit. I see only the past in this face, in this face. Look in the mirror. I see only the past in this face. Powerful stuff. Do not linger on any one thing in particular, but remember to omit specifically nothing, glancing briefly at each subject and then move on to the next. And then the short lesson here was, as I look about, I condemn the world I look upon. I call this seeing. I hold the past against everyone and everything, making them my enemies. When I have forgiven myself and remembered who I am, I will bless everyone and everything I see, and there will be no past and therefore no enemies. And I will look upon with God on all the things I failed to see before. And then let's go back and just listen to this one more time. Dwell not upon the past today. Keep a completely open mind, washed of all past ideas and clean of every concept you have ever made. You have forgiven the world today. You can look upon it now as if you never saw it before. You do not yet know what it looks like. You merely wait to have it shown to you. While you wait, repeat several times slowly in complete patience, the light has come. I have forgiven the world.
So beautiful. What a powerful lesson. And it's something we don't normally stop and think about, that we're only seeing the past when we look at something.
Yeah,
Only seeing what it was, not what it is.
absolutely.
And I love this shift. I love this turnaround to forget that we had a history with this cup, and see it. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at how beautifully it was made. Just that newness, that freshness. I love this lesson on awareness, Karen, and I'm excited to hear how you all do with it when you sit with the energy of it.
I think this is oh, go ahead, Jean.
No, go ahead, hon.
I was just going to simply say, if we could look upon all 8 billion of these sweet people that are on this earth, as I only see the past, and every time we see them, whether it was a year or a moment ago, they're new. You release anything that you assumed or thought or judged. What a place this would be.
Holding that vision with you, my dear sweet Sharon. Oh,
Thank
no judgment, just love world. I still see it with you.
Oh, Karen, you and I and everybody else that has it, it's coming true. It really is. Thank you. I'm sorry, Jean. Auntie Jean, go ahead, hon.
Oh, well, this came to my mind, and it's a little bit off, I think, the being, but I think sometimes we hang on to not just what's happened to us in the past, but ideas from the past. I really don't know why this came into my mind, but Jesus told a story about a landowner with fields, and he put out an advertisement for people to come work in his fields, and he would pay them a good day's wages. And so a lot of people came early in the morning, started working in the fields. And then later in the day, some other people came and started working in the fields. And then when the time came for everyone to leave, he paid everyone the same amount. And the ones who had worked in the morning were upset because they said, why are they getting the same amount as us when they came later? And he says, well, didn't I give you a fair day's wages? And they said, yes. And he says, then why are you complaining? Why, you got your fair share of wages. And I think we're like that sometimes. We keep these ideas from past as to what is fair, what is honest, instead of living in the now. In the now, we're all loved. We're all fair. It doesn't matter if you say, God, I've devoted my life to you 40 years ago, or you say it today. He sees us the same. He loves us the same. So we don't want those old ideas to come with us into the present, because the present is the only thing that's real. Did that make sense?
Beautiful, Jean. It absolutely makes sense. Thank you for that. Thank
The
you. so much.
light has come. I have forgotten the world.
Oh, there you go, Charlie.
Absolutely. Can we say hello to Prince Fleet Easton, who has joined us again? Prince, we're so glad you came back, and this is a beautiful lesson, and I know that I know you're relating to it. I can just feel your energy. And Suzanne said it's powerful to apply this lesson to relationships. Oh boy, is it ever.
Yes, Suzanne.
Let it go.
Yeah, and Kathy just came in. She just got home, but she's been keeping up with the lessons. Yay. Okay, well, we have our homework. We've had a beautiful discussion. Thank you all so much for coming in.
I did not say mine.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Go ahead, honey.
I believe that everyone has to be kind and do them homework every day. And not prying anybody to get in between my ego.
Okay, good.
Beautiful. Do your homework and be kind. So there we go. All right, everyone. We thank you so much for joining us. Come back tomorrow. Hi, Jennifer Langren. We're going to get off of the Course in Miracles discussion now. And those of you who come in just for that, thank you so much for being with us. We're going to go into our chanting. Sharon, we love you, honey. Thanks for being with us for the
Love you guys too. Enjoy your chance.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, so we're going to go right into chanting, and I'll go in and turn it off of the group because that's only the discussion that's in our group. And Karen, if you'll talk about Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, we'll get going with chanting.
Okay, so this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. And beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in a short meditation on freedom, and then we'll go into our second chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
We declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
We declare that all illusions and illness be removed.
Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Gam
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha. Om
Ganapataye
Gam
Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha. Om Gam
Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Pataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Namaha.
Om
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Let's take a breath into our heart center. Anytime we let go, we're releasing the past. We're focusing on the now and those barriers that we've broken through, those obstacles that were moved out of the way so we can stay very present in our holy moment that we have right here, right now. And when we do that, our vibration lifts up, up, up to a higher plane, and we're able to really be in the presence of those miracles that are right there for us. We have a miracle Marlene with us, just joining in. Hi, Marlene. Thank you for being here. And we're going to go into that miracle chant now of Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Karen, would you talk about that one, please?
Okay, so this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number, and then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in the next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
We declare that all are happy and healthy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open and ready to receive miracles. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo.
Let's go back into our hearts again. That beautiful feeling of peace just entered in. So we're going to focus on peace, on love, compassion, care, something absolutely beautiful that brings a smile to our face. And with that smile on our face, we're going to chant Om 3 times, giving all glory to our Creator. And then stay in your hearts with that smile on your face for another minute as we connect the heart and the brain together and then give our love to the world. So take a deep breath in, smile, and let's begin the chanting of Om. We invite you to hold on to that beautiful energy of love, the energy of compassion, the desire to have a world that works for all of us, and must send that out into the world. Just breathe it into your heart center and then release it out to the world, sending it out to everyone that's on our planet, every animal, all of nature, all of God's creatures. Om Shanti Shanti. Om peace.
Peace.
Peace. May there be peace in our world. And may that be what we see every day as we go out among others. Om Shanti. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Every night we make a declaration that there is peace in our world. Karen, would you lead us, please, in that declaration tonight?
Absolutely. So every night we make this declaration, and we do that to help to bring more peace into our awareness. And we do that by saying that there is peace on earth and that peace begins inside of us. So 3, 2, 1. We declare that there is peace on earth.
Yeah, I know.
And we declare that
Yeah.
peace begins inside of us.
Inside us. So it is.
So it is, and be kind.
Forever.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
And Charlie.
Yes. We've been doing this now for 750 days. And we do this as a group known
900.
Oh, yeah, 950.
We went backwards. We're living in the past.
You shortchanged us 200 days.
900 days. And we do this in a group known as the
People, please.
Oh, thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Karen and Auntie Jean and Christine and Marlene. What a beautiful, blessed night together. We're missing a P, and I'm getting very concerned because I haven't heard from her either. So let's just send a lot of love to our Grace Isis. And Gracie, we know you're there in spirit. You're always with us. And we know that we're going to hear pretty soon that the hills are alive.
Right.
The sound of chanting.
Chanting.
Sprinkling of peace and the smiles on faces.
Faces.
Just know we love you. We miss you. And we want our Gracie back.
Yeah, Boise. I miss you, Boise.
We're going to say goodnight to everyone that's here and have a blessed rest of your day or night, wherever you may be. We love you so much. Stay in your hearts and stay blessed. Namaste.
Stay, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Good afternoon, good evening, wherever